Well, it's definitely not normal for me to feature buffalo in a YouTube video, but I am out here in what's essentially a Tier 10 match. We do have a couple of Tier 8 and a couple of Tier 9, including me, and then everybody else is a Tier 10 with 2 destroyers, 4 cruisers, 5 battleships, and 1 aircraft carrier on each team. And we're on a hotspot. Oh, and it is this game mode. Okay, so yes, we're on hotspot, but it's not with the normal caps. Instead, it's arms race. We have to go after these little buffs and try to keep the enemy from getting the buffs, and we get our buffs. And then after we've been playing for a while, then a great big cap happens right in the middle of the map, and we have to try to take that cap and hold it. If the enemy is able to take it and hold it long enough, then they're going to win on points. But generally, one team or the other runs out of ships first. So I have spawned on the far western side of the map. I'm going to push in close to this big volcanic island, which is generally going to be erupting around now, but it's not just now. And I'll try to take this buff that we see in front of us, although it's a health buff. It helps ships get health back if they've been hit hard, but it's still early in the battle. That one's actually not as useful as the ones that we see over on the other side. The plus sign, I believe, brings back ships' heals more quickly. And then the one with the arrow going around in a circle over there where Kitakaze is going, or I think it's Kitakaze or maybe Shimakaze, is one that gives us faster reload. Alright, well, the enemy is up here, and the Donskoy is on my broadside. I don't like that, but gotta do the best we can with this daring. I surprised him with my radar just in time. Alright, I was able to turn out. I took some damage, but it could have been a whole lot worse. Alright, I'm still getting some shots over this island. I lost my rudder, lost a gun. Ooh, started a fire though. Okay, let's back around here to see what we see. Okay. Well, Burgone is pushing up. There's a Yamato back there somewhere that we can't see. Looks like Burgone decided to move out, so let's see if I can get some shells onto him. We lost our FDG already, darn.
Torpedoes astern.
Okay, well, we've lost 2 ships then. We lost our Shimakaze earlier, and we lost the FDG, and they have not taken any serious damage, and I am real lucky That Des Moines is not shooting at me. Although I think he is now. Okay, I got hit a little hard there, but I can heal it back. At least most of it. I'd like to be able to hit the Des Moines, but can't. Well, I started a fire on the Burgoyne, so that'll help. Pretty good spot here. They can't see me, but I'm able to shoot over the island, and even if they could see me, they're going to have a hard time hitting me. Okay, but now I can't see anybody. Now we lost our Marseille. So we're down 3 ships, and it's still early in the battle. We haven't even completed 6 minutes yet, and we are losing by 200 points. Okay, well, our vampire got turpits, so that helps. We need a couple others like that, though, to get us back in this battle. Oh, there we go. Got a fire on the Shikishima. Shikishima with her big old guns. When she fires, it's like thunder off in the distance. Oh, there we go. Another fire on her. Alright. Firing one more for effect. I think it's getting about time to move up. See what I can do. Kind of running out of people to shoot at, and I think Burgoyne is going to come around here, and I'll be in big trouble. I don't know if our Slava has enough to be able to take out the Burgoyne or not. We'll see. He hasn't done too much yet. Should be able to. But Slava's not just dealing with Burgoyne. He's also got the Shikishima and the Yamato over there that I can see. Just looking at the mini-map, it's pretty crowded on the other side of this island from us. Okay, well anyway, I'm going to move up. See if I can't get an angle on that Des Moines. Help out our Baltimore, hopefully. Although he's hurting. Oh, I think they're going to have him before I get around here. Yeah, he's gone. Too bad. Alright, well, we're still down 4 ships to 1. We are not taking them down as fast as they're taking us down. Alright, I loaded AP thinking I was going to be able to get a broadside on Des Moines. And then she was backing up. She didn't even know I was shooting at her. She didn't know I'm here yet. Oh, and then I missed her because now she's moving forward. There, maybe I can tag her. Just a little. Fortunately, our Bismarck did. Okay.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Okay, I am just
Requesting
trying to
support.
keep from being detected as best as possible so that I'm not getting targeted by those big guns. Yamato, Shikishima, and both blap me for all my health. One good broadside. And it doesn't actually have to be into my broadside. I take heavy damage in my stern as well as right through the nose. I've had both my Buffalo and my Des Moines taken out from under me with a shot right through the nose. Where I was full health, and then a Yamato punches me hard, and that's it. Okay, well, I think I'm going to go back around and see if I can't help Vampire. Maybe my radar can help hunt down one or both of those DDs that are in the cap. Vampire's in the cap. Oh, now there are both DDs. Let's see if I can get this shot over that island over there while I head around here. Oh, got him. All right.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
Okay. Well, now we're starting to come back a little bit. We're still down one ship. We've lost 4. They've lost 3. We've lost a battleship, 2 cruisers, and a DD. They've lost 1 battleship, 1 cruiser, and 1 DD. I'm going in and taking one of the buffs. Then I'll swing around and I see another buff up ahead. So this is the one that brings the heals back more quickly. Somebody must have gotten one of the health buffs that helps us heal back anyway, because I'm back in green after having taken some good damage. And I've used a couple of my heals, but I've got a couple left. Now I'm going to move up and take the extra damage buff, that thing that looks like a donut up in front of me. Is a buff that causes all of our shells and our torpedoes to do extra damage. I don't know how much more damage, but it's going to help us out.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Okay, now Bismarck and Burgoyne are going at it. Shikishima got our Slava, but at the same time, our Brisbane got their Cuban. So that keeps us where we're only down 1. We've lost 5, they've lost 4. And I am trying to get shells on their other DD, the Yu Yang.
Attention, reporting the target position.
All right, now right up here is the Illinois. Now the Illinois is a new Research Bureau ship. She doesn't have normal battleship size guns though. Instead, they put cruiser size guns like Buffalo and Des Moines has. In fact, her rate of fire is about the same as mine is. I believe she gets 16 guns instead of just 12. Somebody put a thump on me, but unfortunately I
Torpedoes astern.
didn't take too much damage from it. Alright, got a fire on them.
Torpedoes astern.
On the Illinois. Now trying to get shots on that Yu Yang. He got caught in my radar. Oh, I got a wither. And I was able to pick up that buff. Alright, I think our Vampire has that one. Okay, good. So now we're ahead because somebody else died while I wasn't looking. So now we're ahead by 1 ship. And here comes the Illinois out here. Looks like he is concentrating on the vampire. I lit a fire on him.
Our team has taken the lead.
I think he decided to shoot at me after all.
Good shot.
Yeah, those definitely feel like lighter weight guns. Okay. That lands. I might get him. I got him. All right. Okay.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
Now, vampire is in the cap. I'm going to go ahead and move around here, though, and go on in there to help him out. Looks like the Donskoy is going to be moving up there, too, and I don't want him to take out our vampire. He's not real healthy anyway. So, get ready. Now, I have HE loaded. But I'll switch that over if he gives me broadside. Okay, looks like he is, so getting ready with the AP. Oh, but he's turning out, so if I hit anything, it won't do a lot of damage. Okay, I hear Shikishima shooting. Is she shooting at me? Yes. Oh boy. Oh. Yeah. I think she gets only like
Our victory
6
is in
guns. But they reload fairly fast. And oh my. She hit me hard. Oh. She does that again. I'm going to be gone. Oh, I got a Confederate for that hit on the Donskoy, though. Okay, I need Shikishima to miss. She missed. Okay. Now she can't see me. Donskoy's gone. Accidentally hit my radar. I wasn't trying to. Trying to hit my health. The U and the Y are too close together. Alright, well, we took the cap. They're down to 2 ships left. We still have 7, so that was a pretty good comeback. I really don't need to be taking any chances shooting at them, even if I could reach them.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
There, somebody hit a health buff, and it's starting to heal me back just a little bit. Oops, little island here. And that's it. Okay. Whew. Live to the end. Okay. Well, I lived. And I ended up doing all right. So 146,000, almost 147,000 in damage. Did that on 145 main battery hits, where 97 of them did actual damage. I ended up with 48 that did nothing. 3 incapacitations, 2 kills, only 2 kills, but that damage made a big difference. Without the kills, but 11 fires, my goodness. That's what got me that Witherer. Witherer did at least 60,000 damage from fire damage to enemy ships. On top of that, I pulled the Confederate, which is where I damaged 6 or more enemy ships, and the damage amounted to at least 20% of the base XP. So, our base HP. And I earned a dreadnought by staying alive right down to the end. I even had 3 secondary hits. How cute. And assisted in that capture on the one cap that we get. Ended up second on the leaderboard to the Brisbane. I'll be darned. And not by that much. So comping him and definitely comping the vampire for staying in there. Okay, so I fired off 464 shells and I only hit 128. Well, okay. That's 25%. Blah. On the other hand, my potential damage was 1.4 million. There aren't very many cruisers that can take that kind of potential damage and still be alive. I got really lucky. Shells were bouncing all around me, so I did damage to the Illinois and sank her, and the Daring, sank that one. Did good damage to the Yamato, to the Shikishima even, to the Des Moines, to the Donskoy, to the Burgoyne, and even a little bit of chip damage to the Yu Yang. Helped out a little bit. And all that brought in 464, almost 465,000 in credits. I can sure use that. This account is a little bit credit poor right now. 10,659 in free XP, 12,740 in ship XP, which I need because I am grinding up to Des Moines, getting close. 658 Elite Commander XP and over 13,000 in Commander XP for this captain. Alright, so still in the model maker's workshop and looking at the Buffalo, we have 2 turrets forward, 2 turrets aft, 3 barrels each. So again, we're looking at 12 shells that we're sending down range. We did not get any torpedoes. The American cruisers tend not to have torpedoes. There are a couple that do, but none of them in the tech tree line at this stage. Not since Omaha at Tier 5. And so I have to depend on finding a good island or just staying out of the line of fire of the big battleships, moving and using my radar and my hydro and getting the most benefit I can out of my guns. So this captain, I have been working with him now for a while and moving him up the line. He's only Vice Admiral, so he's a 16-pointer. And I have Last Stand to keep me going, even though I might have gotten my engines and rudder bunked. Then I have Demolition Expert to help me light those fires. Superintendent to give me extra radar and extra heal and extra hydro. I run radio locate so I can find those DDs and anybody creeping around on me. And then concealment expert to help get my detectability down, which right now it is at 10.7. Now I have 2 skill points that I haven't used. I am building them up to get 1 more and I will go ahead and get survivability expert. And then we'll just see after that, because I wouldn't mind having greased gears or get adrenaline rush, so we'll see. Anyway, because I am pushing for Des Moines, I don't have all my modules in here, so I didn't want to spend the credits on these guys here or on this one here. I just got the essential stuff that I needed to stay alive and be useful. So I extended my radar by buying the surveillance radar mod 1 from the armory with Cole. And then I have my aiming systems mod 1 to make my guns more accurate. I'm using propulsion modification because the American heavy cruisers such as Buffalo and Des Moines and Baltimore before her and New Orleans before that are pretty much island campers. They can do a little bit open water gunboating, but it is really difficult because they don't take hits very well. So I use the propulsion mod 1 to pop in and out of cover. And then my concealment systems mod 1 added to the captain's skill is what brings my detect down to that 10.7. Without it, I think I'd be up closer to 12. So I have gone for the Hull B. I actually only recently was able to afford to do that. And that has helped keep me alive by adding some more HP, and then I improved my fire control system so that I have a longer range. But as I said, I am getting close to Des Moines. I have almost 210,000 in ship XP. I need 237.5 to get Des Moines, and then I'll be ready for clan battles. However, I need 16,830,000 in credits, and right now I'm only sitting at 6,000. So being a little bit short there, but I have some time. I'll keep working on it. We have about, I think it's about 3 weeks before the next clan battle season. So I'll have Des Moines and be able to build her up. And I'll move this captain up when I do that so that I'm all ready. All right, well, we ended up with 2 real good battles tonight. The one in Mainz and on the Halsey Seawiz account. Now this one on just another math teacher account. So I will probably wait and post this one a couple of days. But yeah, it was a fun battle. I kind of debated whether I would post it since I came in a little bit short of first place and only got two sunk ships. But hey, it was a Buffalo, and I lived to the end. That's quite an accomplishment all in its own. All right, so I'm going to call that one for this evening. So have a good night.